The sky was heavy the morning grandfather waited at the bus stop, while his daughter, Ming, straightened her tie and zipped up her son's backpack. Xiaolei, just 9, hugged grandfather tight. He always did, as if he sensed how thin the ribbon of time was becoming. Ming glanced at her watch, brow pinched, bus engine rumbling in the distance. "Don't be late tonight, Baba," Ming said softly, her voice wrestling between affection and exhaustion. Grandfather smiled, nodding, and Xiaolei waved from the fogged bus window. Ming hurried down the street. Grandfather stood alone, waving long after the bus had taken his family away. Grandfather's days were a quiet patchwork, the crossword in silence, making congee for lunch, a phone that almost never rang. Occasionally, he'd finger the old photo in his wallet. His late wife, Ming, as a child, younger hands wrapped in his. 20 years ago, his life was laughter and chaos. Now it was a symphony of ticking clocks. That evening, Ming arrived home late, shoulders hunched, fiddling with bills she hoped Xiaolei wouldn't notice. That week's layoff at the office loomed in her mind with every unopened envelope. Yet she forced a smile for Lei, reheated leftovers, and whispered thanks to grandfather as he quietly tidied up the kitchen. On a cold Thursday, grandfather's cough grew raw. When he waved goodbye at the bus stop that morning, Lei squeezed extra hard. Ming barely noticed when he shivered, distracted by yet another overdue notice. Grandfather's wave lingered in the cold air, one final salute of invisible devotion. That afternoon, the apartment's clatter grew silent. Grandfather reached for his heart and, like a summer kite cut loose, crumpled alone beside the kitchen table. He waited for the sound of the door, the call of his grandson, but the room filled only with the delicate sound of falling sugar from his trembling fingertips. Ming and Xiaolei rushed home hours later. The lights were still on. The apartment was oddly cold. It was Xiaolei who found grandfather quietly collapsed. Ming's shriek echoed off wallpaper that had already grown used to sorrow. Hospital corridors are not made for healing. They are made for waiting, for hushed conversations with doctors about debts, about inadequate coverage, about forms Ming had never found time or money to fill out. The hospital bed became grandfather's last address, surrounded by wires, drips, and the soft beeping of a heart giving up. Life, so bustling, now slowed to the hollow rhythm of medical debt and loss. The bills soon arrived, thick as phone books, demanding money where there was none. Ming sat at the kitchen table at night, long after Lei was put to bed, combing through numbers. Each figure was a memory, a weight, a night spent awake worrying about what would come next. On his first day back at the bus stop, Xiaolei waited and waited, clutching the hope that sometimes a goodbye can be rewound. But only silence returned his innocence. At home, Ming folded her father's jacket, inhaled the faint scent of camphor and longing, and finally wept where no one could hear her. If something happened tomorrow, would your family be protected?